Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because Emmalynn is napping right now and I have the monitor on right when I start. You hear? She's waking up. Anyways, so I'm in a different filming spot because the other spot that I normally film in, which is just the dining room, which is completely empty pretty much anyways besides the table, that spot is covered in toys and things that are on the actual table, so I chose to film in the bedroom this time, and I just have the camera propped up by the window, so this is natural lighting. So if the sun goes in and out, I'm sorry for the lighting change. I know it's an awkward position. I need to get a lighting system for here so I can kind of just have my own film spot. But anyways, that's beside the point. Today's going to be my 17 and 18 week pregnancy update, and today I am 18 weeks 6 days pregnant exactly. And I say it all the time, but seriously guys, time is flying like never before. And I think I say this all the time too, that my first pregnancy seemed to drag, and this time it's just like week by week, it's just flying. So anyways, I don't have that much to talk about this week. I feel like my symptoms and everything have pretty much been the same throughout the course of this pregnancy, so it's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter video, which is probably good considering I'm a talker and I can talk forever. So anyways, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the fact that I'm definitely more tired within these last 2 weeks than ever before, which is so funny because even in the beginning stages of this pregnancy, where more women experience fatigue and exhaustion because, you know, of the morning sickness, and it's just, you know, that first trimester is always like the worst. And it was the worst when I was pregnant with Emmalynn, my first daughter, and throughout the whole first trimester I was like fine, at the gym, good to go, like never an issue. And now this second trimester comes in when you're supposed to get all of your energy, and mine has completely depleted. And you know, I am a coffee drinker, and I know you're not supposed to drink over 200 milligrams a day, which I don't, and that's about 2 cups. So in the morning I have a cup, and in the afternoon I have a cup, and it doesn't help me at all, like at all. I'm just still like, ugh, I would love just to lay around all day. That would be so nice. That would be the life. But Emmalynn doesn't allow me to do that. And I have other things, of course, that I have to do. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I'm responsible for all the house things. So anyways, that's just a symptom I think that's been different, more different than it was in the last few weeks. I feel this week has definitely been the week that or the last 2 weeks have been the weeks that I have been more exhausted than ever before in this pregnancy. Another thing that I've noticed within these last 2 weeks that seemed to have skyrocketed was the fact that I am so hungry. And prior to these 2 weeks, I've been hungry, but it's been sort of moderate and controllable. But within these last 2 weeks, no joke, I have literally wanted to eat the entire house. And it's like so awful because I don't eat fast food very much. You guys know that I'm a healthy eater overall, and I definitely am trying to be throughout this pregnancy because I wasn't with my last one. And we went to Burger King the other day, and it's like my eyes are so much bigger than my stomach. I'm like, that looks good, and I want that, and then before I know it, it's like I order 5 sandwiches, which I can't eat that many sandwiches. It's just that my hunger level is just so high. It's just so crazy. But anyways, I try to do small meals throughout the day, and because I'm up so early, and I try to make healthier options, obviously, and I've actually been really loving salads, so that hasn't been hard for me to incorporate more greens and more fruits. So it actually has been okay. If I had, you know, the aversions to those things, that would be awful, because I feel like I would literally be 40 pounds overweight by now. I did weigh myself the beginning of this 18th week, and I've gained a total of 6 pounds throughout the course of this pregnancy. And there's this thing, I don't know what website it was on, I forget, but you can kind of plug in your weight, or like your starting weight and where you're at now and how many weeks pregnant you are, and it'll tell you if you're right on track or if you're gaining too fast or too much or not enough, which is really neat. I should find that and link it below for you guys. But I went on that website and looked, and it said that I was right on target with healthy weight gain, not overly gaining any weight, which is awesome because that's what I'm trying to avoid, is over gaining weight. So anyway, so I've gained 6 pounds in total, and I'm almost 19 weeks pregnant. So I'm actually very proud of that, because last pregnancy, you guys already know what I'm gonna say. I was a big girl. I think I talk about this in every video, and I'm not going to dwell on the subject just for that particular reason. Hold on, let me go get Emmalynn. So headaches are definitely still prominent in my life, unfortunately. You guys know that I've already sort of touched on this, where I said that I believe personally that it was an electrolyte issue. So I started drinking Powerades when I would feel headaches coming on, and that helps significantly. And since I've been doing that, I've definitely not had to take any Tylenol. I've taken Tylenol once in the last few weeks, and it's amazing that that's the reasoning, or that helps with whatever the reasoning actually is as to why I'm getting the headaches. So in my first pregnancy, headaches kind of went away in the second trimester, but for me, this time around, they're still sticking around strong and haven't left the building. So I don't know how long they're gonna stick around for. Next time I see my physician isn't until August 1st. And that's not even a regular appointment, that's just an ultrasound. So I don't know how long after that is when I'll see my doctor, but I will definitely bring it up to him or her then. The only thing that I've really craved lately has been chips, and it's been in my vlogs. I've always been like a salty craver, never really anything sweet. So chips cravings hit me so hard, and normally, if you guys watch the vlogs, you know I normally try to opt for like the healthier chips, you know, like the veggie chips and whatnot. But this time around I was like, girl, I need some chips, you know, the Tostitos with some dip. Like, I just need to go all out because I'm pregnant and I just need these things, you know? And so I caved into that, and I'm normally not one to cave with really bad things like that, you know, unless it's a pizza once in a while, but I had to do it. Hey, sweetie. Hi, baby. What are you doing, big girl? What are you doing? Huh? She's so cute. I guess you can join me for the video, huh? Yeah. Aside from cravings, I haven't had any aversions whatsoever. None. All food is fine with me. All food is good for, not good for me, but like good to me. I just don't have any type of aversions. You know, everybody has those days where something sounds good and then something doesn't, but I'm not like, oh my God, no, hold the phone. I cannot even remotely be in the same room with that particular food item. It's not like that. So last pregnancy, completely opposite. I completely had many food aversions. One being vegetables, which is a no-no considering we need veggies in our life. We do. That's why I gained so much weight. So all your girl wanted to eat was McDonald's. Let's be real. So not doing that this time around. Another thing that's sort of come up within the last few weeks has definitely been skin issues. I'm normally somebody who has acne prone skin, and if you see me reaching for something, my daughter's over here and I'm trying to get her not to like touch the camera. So I'm normally somebody who has skin problems. I've never had like bad acne or anything. I'm the type of person who has like, you know, a bunch of little breakouts, or, you know, maybe I'll have like one giant pimple or something here and there. But lately, and I've seen a dermatologist and they prescribed me Retin-A, and I normally use Retin-A obviously when I'm not pregnant, and that completely gets rid of, that completely gets rid of my skin issues 100%. And yeah. And now that I'm pregnant, I can't use Retin-A. So now that I don't have anything to combat, you know, my skin problems, they've definitely been more significant than usual. I've had many little breakouts all over my face, and it's just, it sucks. But being a stay-at-home mom is good, I guess, because then I don't have to leave the house. I can just, you know, be all skin crazy at home by myself with my kid who doesn't care, obviously. But anyways, it's definitely a shitty situation when your skin sucks, and normally, yeah, and normally you have pretty good skin, obviously due to medication, but when you can't take it, there's nothing, you know, there's nothing that I can do. The last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video is another significant change, which has been heartburn. And I think I've mentioned this before, that I had really horrific heartburn in my last pregnancy, but that didn't come about until I think I was 30 weeks pregnant. So I didn't have much time to have to deal with it, and I would pop Tums, you know, left and right because my heartburn was so bad. And I would try to avoid, you know, eating spicy things. Well, with this pregnancy, I'm only 18 weeks pregnant, and horrible heartburn. I mean, horrible. I lay in bed at night and I have to take heartburn and medicine, and it's just, I'm like, man, this feels really early to have, it feels really early to have heartburn issues, especially because I'm only 18 weeks. I mean, how much could this baby be weighing at this point in time? Come over here, please. Thank you. You know what I mean? To cause such bad heartburn. I don't know. So I'll have to talk to my doctor about that as well. They already prescribed me something. It's called Carafate, I think it's called. I do not take it. I've only taken it twice in the total of these 18 weeks when my heartburn was so bad I could barely like do anything. But other than that, I haven't had to take it. I can take Tums, but that's been another horrible thing that's been changing within the last few weeks. But that's been pretty much it. Nothing else has really been going on. The symptoms have pretty much stayed the same. Some have gotten worse, and that's about it. But I'm gonna show you guys my belly shots right now while I try to wrestle this little girl. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next pregnancy update. Bye guys. Okay guys, this is my belly with a shirt on. There to the side. And then I just have on some maternity leggings. It's my bump from the front. And my side bump. He or she is growing very good. Yeah.